Let's first begin talking about this thing we called spiraling. And we've all experienced when events and circumstances start to pile up one after another, and everything seems like it's turning to shit. And you know that spiral, that downward spiral. But just like you can have a downward spiral, you can have the equal and opposite, which is the upward spiral. So in theory, not so much theory, the upward spiral is the thing that happens when everything seems like everything is falling into place. And you know that feeling where you feel like you can do nothing wrong. But if we're completely honest, many of us, if we're 100% with ourselves and our experience, we go through more downward spirals than we do upward spirals. And then we start to fail to gain traction and momentum going forward. And then we start to cling to those things that take us even deeper into our own hell. So what this conversation is about today is what we're going to talk about today is take back control of your life. So we're going to start with a story. It's a Buddhist story about a tiger chasing a man. So there was this tiger and it was chasing a man. And so the man was trying to run away from the tiger. And so as he was running away, he encountered a water well, a drinking well. So he jumps into the well, hoping to escape from the tiger. But guess what? At the bottom of the well was a poisonous snake. And so before he reaches the bottom, he grabs up and he grabs a root hanging off the side of the well. And so now he has the tiger waiting for him at the top of the well. And then he has the poisonous snake waiting for him at the bottom of the well. But suddenly, two mice, they crawl out and they start chewing on the roots while he's desperately holding on. And he's asking to himself, what should I do next? Now, this is an obvious story, of course, but this is how most of us are living our lives. You know, this is the story of how things seem desperate and there's no obvious way out. So we run from our problems only to find ourselves in another problem. But just like the night turns into the day, so can a curse turn into a blessing. So I want you to consider this. I want you to focus on this concept that I'm about to say right now. When things fall apart, is it not falling together? So rejection painfully hurts. Those redirections in life, you know, those things that kind of take you in a different path. I shouldn't have been here. Or I wish I wasn't here. Or I wish I had done something different. If you can only just have a small shift in your perception, you will see where your rejections were your divine protections. And if you can't control that outcome, it's something that you are being taught, and you are being taught how to let go of something. Now, rejections hurt. I get it. But if you take a closer look at your life, those were the very things that shaped you and made you grow. And you wouldn't be the person you are today if certain things didn't happen. So if you reject that very lesson that you're being taught, you can't receive the blessings of that lesson. And so then your life becomes on repeat. It becomes Groundhog Day, and you start to repeat that hell that you've made up in your own mind. But if you accept it, it becomes your healing. And now your elevation doesn't become your devastation. So how does this tie into the message of taking back your life? Well, control what you can control. And the things that you can control is your perceptions, your beliefs. And those are the things, and those limiting beliefs, those are the things that are controlling and shaping your life. So the things that you tell yourself or you believe of yourself, those labels that you call yourself, those are all the things that are seen and being manifested in your life. And those things can be either good or they can be bad. And that's really up to you. It's about your focused attention on the things that you do want and deliberately, intently not giving energy to the things that you do not want. And this type of guided attention is what allows you to visualize the life that you are dreaming of, the life that isn't quite manifested, isn't real, but you're trying to bring into your life as real. Now, this isn't mysticism. This isn't some woo-woo. This ain't, Prince, you're crazy as hell. All this has existed before you and me. Everything that was made that exists right now on earth first started in the mind of someone as a thought. In the book, The Kabbalion, the first law of the universe is everything in the universe is mental, meaning it all starts in the mind. Meaning the universe was conceived by a higher mind or a higher level of consciousness. So therefore, since we are from the very stuff of the universe, we're made from that very consciousness. That means we can also form anything that we believe and we can conceive. So in conclusion, the point that I'm trying to make is your life is your own. Take back your power. Live your life on your own terms. Learn the things that you can control, and what you can control is the faculties of your mind. And I'm out.